called The Wild, and as you may have guessed, for this evening we are going to be hunting in New England mountains in search of moose with a muzzleloader, and we'll be shooting pheasants in the air with our shotgun with the help of our dog Macy. Now, the reason why I wanted to try to do the moose and pheasant hunt in New England mountains is because, well, after that little incident with the video closing out on me due to the glitch, I decided I want to try to do another hunt in another pheasant hunt in New England mountains. And of course, we will be hunting for moose once again. And the reason why is because, well, we're going to try to shoot some more moose like I promised. And this time we're going to be using a muzzleloader. Now, as before, moose always drink between 1,200 to 1,600 hours on New England mountains, and then after they drink, they will go back to eating or resting, whichever you prefer. I want to try to check on this. Ouch! I'm going to try to check on this lake first and see if there's any moose. If there's not any moose, I'm going to have to at least check somewhere else. There goes a raccoon. I know New England mountains is not the best map for moose, but I actually think that this is a really, really, really beautiful map. Difficult? Yes. Beautiful? Yes. Okay, so there are no moose in this lake, that's for sure. You might think that there may be moose everywhere, but to be honest, I didn't think there would be moose in this lake till now. Sorry about that, just had a pizza for lunch while I was watching the game. And of course, the Carolina Panthers won the game. And as you may have guessed, New England Mountains does kind of remind me a bit of North Carolina. Except that New England Mountains is set in New Hampshire. And of course, we got some bobwhite quail feeding. But we're not going to be hunting any quail, we're going to be hunting for pheasants and moose. We're going to try to find as many moose as we can, and then we'll go find some pheasants. And pheasants, they can only be found in the on the western side of the map. Bobwhite quail can only be found on the western half of the map. New England Mountains currently now has 5 great ones, which are the ring-necked pheasant, the red fox, the white-tailed deer, the moose, and the black bear. So far, that's a different mixture of animals from Hirschfelden and New England from Hirschfelden and Leighton Lakes. And of course, we got some moose. And sad as it may be, looks like the moose are going on a different side of the lake. Alright, let me go ahead and grab my muzzleloader. New England Mountains is one of the maps where you'll be given a new muzzleloader. That's why I decided I want to try to hunt a moose with a muzzleloader. And there's even a side mission where you only hunt moose with a muzzleloader and an eastern wild turkey with a bow and arrow. Hunting was a lot different than the old days. We got him in the vile order, but it's not really good enough. Macy, can you try to track him? I should have aimed for the heart, but I think that's okay. Expansive Worlds, please fix the dog. The dog's broken. Let's see, very low. Follow the trail, girl. Come on. As you may have guessed, we did our whitetail and moose hunt in Revelatory Coast. We shot more whitetail than we did with moose, but we're going to try to continue hunting moose some more. Now, I know New England Mountains is not the best for hunting moose, but it's actually my favorite map visually. It's my #1 favorite map visually. It's difficult, but it's worth the challenge. You could say that New England Mountains has a mixture of animals. You got 2 from Hirschfelden and 4 from Leighton Lakes. The animals that come from Hirschfelden include the ring-necked pheasant and the red fox, and the animals that come from let's see. Oh yeah, the animals that come from Leighton Lakes include the coyote, even if it's not a great one, the white-tailed deer, the moose, and the black bear. So it's a mixture of... Oh yeah, and the mallard too. There's like six animals from Leighton Lakes, which are the mallard, the coyote, the white-tailed deer, the moose, and the black bear. Scratch that. That's only 5 animals from Leighton Lakes. We got us a 3... Still... There's the diamond rating for the moose, $274.99, 83.98. That's not a bad. That's a really low score, but we're gonna have to try a little better than that. Let's try over here. It's a long walk, I know, but at least we'll probably be away from the wind, because the wind can be your friend and enemy. If you're going behind the wind, that means you're downwind, which is that green triangle. And if you are behind the triangle, that means that you are you're downwind. But if you were pointing at the triangle, that means you're upwind. So be careful about hunting upwind. So if you're going to be hunting for something, just go downwind. And like I said, I really wish they give bobcats and lynx new drink times. Instead of 0300 to 0600 hours, which makes bear hunting more frustrating, they should drink from 2000 to 0 hours. Oh, and not to mention, they should give the pronghorn a new drink time too, in Rancho del Arroyo at least. Because it's very, 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 very hard to find something. Hello, little wabbit. Okay, we got more moose around here. This time it's a bigger one. I didn't mean to shoot that little one, but I wanted to try to boost up my moose count. We may not get a great one or a diamond because moose are everywhere. You know, it's quite beautiful that we finally got an autumn themed map in the Appalachian Mountains, which is New England Mountains, but still. That that electronic collar does hunting or muzzleloader hunting, so that way you don't have to carry so much. Wait. Wait, there was a cow over there? There's two cows. There's a... Okay, there's a big moose over there. I'm gonna try to get him. Ooh. I'm not sure if I hit him or not, but... Okay, he's dropping a bit, but... Oh, we got him in the vial zone. I mean, I could have just aimed at the heart, but sadly, sadly, that does not seem to be the case. I think this is the most appropriate map to be hunting in the fall in real time. Where is he, girl? Alright, we got silver, 170.92. Okay, let's check somewhere else. Let's check up here, see if there's any moose. Hmm. No moose here. I want to see if I can try to check at these 3 lakes for any signs of moose. Okay, we finally found some moose. There's a bull and a lot of cows. Whole lot of cows. Yeah, that's a small bull, but he'll have to do. I hope that was a vial shot. Ah, shoot. That's no, that was the worst shot I made. We're just gonna have to exit out, come back and find another lake, or maybe go across the river to find some really, really good sized moose. And hopefully I mean, hopefully we'll have a little more time to find some pheasants. Let's see if they fix the Forgotten Pond cabin. If it's not fixed, then we'll have to go somewhere else. Yeah, that's one of the only cabins that's already. That's one of the only cabins that's still broken. I guess I only got one choice. I might have to plant a tent up here until it's fixed. Okay, let's see. Or I could just go on ahead and continue. I mean, there's just no sense trying to go up to a cabin that's already glitched. I think I'm gonna check. I think I'll just try to check along the river. I think this transportation to the cabin is this kind of pond water cabin. Wait, what's that called again? Forgotten Pond cabin is just the only one that's glitched. So I'm probably gonna have to at least. This is one of the worst bugs I ever encountered in New England mountains, because if you can't fix it, just don't bother working on it. Oh my goodness. And there's no moose over there. Well, we spooked off a moose, a bull moose to be exact, but I didn't realize that there was going to be a moose around here. I mean, this is what you get. It's very, very thick, and you get like... And we got a fox. I mean, I did spot a coyote, but I didn't want to... I did see a coyote, but I didn't want to spot it because, you know... And there's a turkey. We'll probably do some turkey hunting around Thanksgiving week. I can't tell you when, but I can tell you. I can't tell you what day, but I will tell you that we still gotta do a little bit of we gotta still do some deer hunting for axis deer, fallow deer, and even bantang over at Emerald Coast. Not going aggressive, eh? I bet it's that same moose that fled. Yep, that's the same one right there. I want to try to get him. Not sure if I got him, but one way to find out. No, I don't think we hit him that well. I think we should just try down here for more moose. We'll just exit out and come back. I know we're not shooting much moose because we're seeing some itty bitty moose. Alright. let's just go ahead and find any moose that are, well, we're gonna try to shoot as many moose as we can. Now, as I mentioned before, we're gonna be shooting. We're gonna be hunting between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So this way, it'll give us more time to do some moose hunting and give us more time to do some pheasant hunting. And speaking of pheasants, we've got a warning call from some of them, or one of them. And I think we'll try to get up at 5 in the morning for some pheasant hunting. Game time, not real time. We got one needs. We finally got a good need zone for the moose. Alright. We got a level 3 over here, so we should try to get this one. It looks like he's far away. It looks like we got some green-winged teal. Ow. That tree just saved its life. Wait, we got that one? Already? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to, we'll have to track this one since we shot one. Whoa! I just can't seem to find any level 4s. I keep finding level 2s and 3s. And level 1s. Like, why am I finding smaller bulls instead of the bigger bulls? That just doesn't make sense to me. Come on. Find the moose. That tree saved that moose's life. But I'll be back for... Oh, heck no. Cow? Really? I know we can't shoot bulls. I know we can only shoot bulls, but this cow was aggressive. I had to put it down. I had to put that one down because, well, I don't usually shoot females unless if there's like a mission involved or if there's like, you know, aggressive cows. Bulls are really aggressive. And from my standing point, cow moose are more aggressive than bull moose. Keep following the blood. Well, we finally got some moose. But it doesn't matter. Most of the moose are fleeing, but we managed to get some. We kind of botched that one, but it doesn't matter. I know we're not supposed to shoot moose below level 3, or I mean level 4, but I'm trying to grind as many as I can for everybody. Let's see if I can sneak up on this big bully. Come on. Come on. Come this way, boy. I'm gonna aim for the heart. Hold still already. That rock's not gonna save you. I told you that rock's not gonna save you. Yeah, we're just about a few minutes away from the end of moose string time. Well, we got him in the vital zone, but unfortunately we did not drill him that good. At least in the heart. I mean, that muzzleloader is not powerful enough to take out a moose. That's the problem. Unless if you shoot him in the heart. Okay, we got a nice bull over there, but we're just gonna leave him alone. Okay, here's some moose. Okay, this is our silver moose. And now I think we're gonna have to settle down. Yeah, we probably might want to have to settle down. This time we're gonna go after some pheasants. We're gonna leave the moose alone and go for some pheasants now. I know we haven't shot much moose, but if it was less thick, we wouldn't have any problems with moose. But then again, as I mentioned before, New England Mountains is not the best for hunting moose. But we're gonna try to hunt as many as we can. Alright, let's see. Birds and bunnies. We're gonna keep Macy because she's good at tracking stuff. Okay, 5:15 in the morning should be good enough. Alright. Come on, Macy. Can you find some pheasants for me? No pheasants around here. Let's try up that hill. We're gonna try to go back for some more moose hunting. So, we're gonna try to shoot as many pheasants as we can, and then we're gonna try to And I'm gonna try to go for some more moose hunting. I guarantee that. Oh, looks like she's found something. What'd you find? Pheasant? Rabbit? I gotta be very, very quiet, or else they'll spook. Shut up. Haha, there you are. Gotcha! You did a good job, girl. Well done. We got our first pheasant in New England mountains. At least for this live stream. We got our first gold. The diamond for the ringneck pheasant is 20.29. It was almost a diamond, but I want him to come back as a bigger bird. Alright. Let's just go down this way. It's a long walk, I know. But we're gonna try to get us another pheasant. Okay, we got one more hour until we end the live stream. If you enjoyed tonight's live stream, smack that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And as always, leave a comment down below. Okay? Now, we'll probably be back in, we'll probably do some more pheasant hunting whenever we go to Askew Ridge. And maybe we'll bag us a dusky grouse when we come back. And we'll be back sometime in New England Mountains for some turkey hunting. Whenever we get the chance. Or we can hunt some Miriam turkey over at Layton Lakes, or maybe perhaps Silver Ridge Peaks. Maybe, just maybe, we'll try doing some turkey hunting in Rancho del Arroyo. Sometime around Thanksgiving, sometime around the Thanksgiving week. If Ratatouille Coast has brown bears, New England Mountains actually has black bears. It looks like the sun's already set in North Carolina, and we're finally getting some dark. Hoo-wee. That means I'm gonna get some more sleep. It looks like we still got some cow moose eating, but we're not going to shoot any cows unless they'll go aggressive. But then again, I don't even have the right weapon for them. And there's another cow moose feeding. got a bull moose. We also got a black bear feeding. Okay. Come here, Macy. Alright, do your stuff. Macy. Are you gonna find them for me? Wait, don't tell me there's no rooster here. Yeah, I did remember shooting that really big rooster around here, but that was just about it. Yeah, we finally got us a rooster right here. Sorry about turning it off. I had to, you know. Well, we got a silver. Not bad. Oh, right here, eh? Let's see, we're... Okay, there was a whitetail feed zone, but we're not worried about the whitetail right now. We're gonna try to shoot as many pheasants as we can before we end the live stream. I know it says we should be shooting moose, but we're trying to do a little bit of a pheasant hunt ourselves. There's a turkey goblin. Hoo-wee. I just had to, you know, get something out of my system. Ooh, that looks like a big level 4. But we're just going to leave him alone until we come back from moose hunting. Hello, fox. I'm sorry, I had to shoot that rabbit. We got a silver rabbit. The diamond is 197, so no need to worry about that. And looks like we got some wild turkeys over there. No sign of any pheasants. And it looks like we got one over here. I think we're going to try to leave the turkeys alone and go after that pheasant. Yeah, these turkeys, they could just, you know, fly away. Because you guys are next on Thanksgiving. Sorry about that. The controller doesn't respond too well with the cable I'm charging it from. They just don't get along. Go ahead and flush them. Alright, we got them in the intestines, so that's something. Let's see, I need to find I'm trying to find another feed zone for the ringneck pheasant, but I'm not seeing any. But you know what, let's just search all over the fields for any signs of ringneck pheasants. We've already shot like 3 ringneck pheasants. Let's check at that one field, see if there's any pheasants. See, fox. Let's try over here. This is what I call the pumpkin patch. I'm not seeing any pheasants in the pumpkin patch. Maybe out in the cornfields? Okay, there's some white-tailed deer fleeing, but we're not going to worry about them. We already bow hunted for them, but that's just the way it is. No pheasants around here. I don't see any of the other tracks. Whitetail tracks. A rabbit red zone. We got some moose feeding. Red fox. Raccoon. Okay, so there's a fox giving a warning call. That's the reason why the dog is freaking out. But we're gonna try to find as many pheasants as we can. Rest zone for the moose. See tracks for the fox. We got some white-tailed deer. Yep, we're not going to be hunting any white-tailed this morning. We're only searching for ring-necked pheasants in the morning. And later in the afternoon, game time-wise, we're going to be finding some ring-necked pheasant, some more moose, just before we end the live stream. Okay, I hear a pheasant somewhere. Where is it? Oh! The dog found something. Did you find a pheasant? Tell me you found a pheasant. Okay, there's a pheasant somewhere around here. Alright, just point me into the right direction. Did you find them? Okay, I got one. Well, I spotted a big one, but it doesn't matter now because we've already got one of them. We're about at least less than 30 minutes of ending the live stream, so we need to try to get as many as we can. Come over here, girl. Well done, Macy. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more moose. And we're gonna leave the birds alone because the birds have already been spooked enough. Yeah, let's go see if we can find us some moose. At least out by the river. We've already shot like 4 pheasants during this live stream, but we'll try to come back for some more pheasant hunting by the time, right before Thanksgiving. I've not yet announced when we're going to do our turkey hunt for Thanksgiving, but I can assure you that I'll have to pick a schedule for hunting turkeys for Thanksgiving. We will be hunting between... Now, we will be hunting for turkeys around close or during Thanksgiving. So we'll be going from Leighton Lakes to New England Mountains for turkey hunting. Let's start down here. There's some good moose over here, down there as well. We're trying to rack up our moose count, but even if we do some pheasant hunting, we'll do some more in New England Mountains in the near future. No moose around here. Yeah, there's no moose down here, unfortunately. But we're gonna try to go upriver to see if we can find any. Oh, there's a pheasant somewhere over there. But it's already too late. We'll hunt pheasants at another time. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got a red zone for the ringneck pheasant. We'll probably check down here whenever we go back for ringneck pheasant hunting. Okay, we got a drink zone for the moose. Just a cow, no bull. That one's just a hen. Can't seem to know where you're gonna land, Alright, let's see. Okay, so we've got about 15 more minutes until we end the live stream. I'm sorry we couldn't get any more pheasants and moose, but that's just the way it is. Whitetail deer risk zone. Okay, we got another drink zone for the moose. And of course, we found us a good level 3. Okay, we got about less than 15 minutes until we end the live stream. We gotta hurry up before we end the live stream. This controller is really old. I really didn't even know how to replace the battery on the controller. I really didn't understand how to replace the battery, and it's already too late to get another controller because my other controller just got messed up. So I'm gonna use this from now on. And hopefully when I get a PS5, I'm gonna get a better controller and maybe I'll broadcast a little better. Okay, big boy, come on now. Don't let that cow friend of yours block you. And I don't want that rock blocking you either. Come out. Yes! Heart shot, baby! Whew. We managed to get another one. Alright. We got a hard shot on the moose. Alright. So we got about 10 more minutes till we end the live stream. Ooh, what do we got here? We got another one. I knew for a moment that we had to go to, I knew for a moment we had to check the river. Because if I would have stayed and focused on those lakes, it would have been a hell of a lot to, you know, search around the lakes. We didn't shoot that much pheasants, but we're gonna try to... Alright. So anyway, we got us a big bull moose, level 3. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one. Alright, so we've got 52 more minutes. Not exactly. We've got like 8 minutes until we end this live stream. So if you enjoyed tonight's live stream, smack that like button, hit the subscribe button for more content, and leave a comment down below. Did you find it? Did you find that? Did you find the moose? Where is he, girl? Where is he? Where is he? Alright, where are you? Where are you? I know I shot you, but where is it? Alright, alright, let's see, come on. Find the moose. Quit glitching out and okay, let's collect our moose, then we're gonna end our live stream because at this point in time, my dog has not been going around trying to get my moose. And the reason why I say that is because, well, alright. Yeah, that pheasant can go, but anyway, here's our moose, and this is our last one, alright? We'll be back when we go to New England Mountains sometime in about 2 more days, not counting tomorrow and Tuesday, because I'm gonna be live streaming other games. But I'll be back Wednesday, November the 5th, I believe. Yeah, November 5th, we will be back hunting for axis deer, fallow deer, and bantang. Be sure to splat that like button. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button for more content, and always leave a comment below. Until then, this has been the Hunter Call of the Wild, and I will be back with another video. I'll see you next time. Got that on my system.